Hey guys, it's Chuck here, AskACapper, quadriplegic gamer. And here I'm doing a little dual commentary, and I have a special guest. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey guys, it's Woody, the unexceptional gamer.
You're so cool. So cool. Thanks for being on. So what's going on, Woody?
Not much, man. How cool is it to be called cool now, right? Like, that didn't happen at 14 years old.
Yeah, you were probably the nerd that everybody picked on, and you ended up getting pantsed.
Oh yeah, and I was digging it.
I bet you were. Well, Woody, I got a few topics I want to talk about in the course of this gameplay and this commentary.
Bring it.
First, I want to talk about March Madness. We appreciate the community does all that you've been doing for us and putting that on. The judges, their judgments have been a little off. I mean,
oh man,
the videos that they've been knocking out of the contest, like mine. But, what are your thoughts? Is there any issues with the judging?
There's kind of a problem with these guys.
Yeah, it's been pretty ridiculous. But, oh well. Still appreciate what you're doing. But if you look back, who's had the best video so far? What's your thoughts on that?
The choice would be clear. AskACapper.
Really? Woody, thanks. Well, you know what I'm doing now.
Trolling.
No, I'm not trolling. I'm venting. I'm just venting. Okay. But if next year, if you have it again, can I get in on that?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Woody, another question I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask about button remapping. As everybody knows, I'm doing the remapping petition, trying to get game developers to add button remapping. I wanted to ask you, if you could add remapping to one game, what would it be and why?
I'm thinking it through. The one I would actually pick is Halo. Call of Duty, Crisis, Borderlands, and kind of have this standard button layout. And you can play them all on the same day if you wanted to and be comfortable switching back and forth. Now, Crisis isn't exactly the same. It has those armor abilities. But by and large, they do what they can to adhere to the standard. Then you go to Halo, and all of a sudden, the button for reload in Call of Duty is like throw a grenade at your teammate in Halo, or part of the motivation behind the remapping petition.
And Woody, I just want to take a moment to thank you for all your support. You've been great for the petition. And disabled gamers everywhere, thank you for helping us out. You had that cool illustration you mentioned one time, what it was like with me not being able to play with aim-down sights, because that's what started this petition, was me not being able to do that in Call of Duty. So, yeah, what was that again?
Playing without aim-down sight is a little bit like playing with a shotgun, where you're virtually unarmed past 15 feet or so.
Yeah, that's a good illustration, Woody. I wanted to ask you another question. We'll transition to another topic. With Painkiller already, we've been kind of getting the sense there's some big changes going on, and I have some questions particular about packs and stuff, but do you want to make comment on anything that's going on or going to change with Painkiller already?
So the big change, obviously, a little warmer and far gayer. Do you think that'll catch on?
Well, I mean, Woody, you have a huge community that supports you, and I think it'll be interesting, definitely, to see what Kyle and Wings have to say about that. I wanted to ask Woody, it's something that was a pretty pointed question, but I wanted to ask something that's been kind of in a lot of people's minds. Are you gay? If you don't mind answering that question.
Yes.
You heard it here first, folks. And Woody, it's really nice. This is a judgment-free zone. I mean, that's your personal preference, and your fans, we love you. We support you. And that's really, it's great that you can come out. Be out in the open. I mean, I knew because, I was one of the guys at PAX, and I saw you, just making out with, all these major YouTubers. I was just like, whoa, good lordy lord. How many people did you end up sleeping with over the weekend at PAX? Because I just, from what I was seeing.
Bash, Dunkus, T-Mart, Onslaught, and did Bendro?
Man, Woody, you were getting fanny packed at PAX. That's craziness. One question I want to ask in extension of this is also something a lot of everybody who's listening to this is going to be thinking. How'd your wife feel? What'd she say when you told her?
She was kind of awkward about the whole thing.
You can't really blame her, though. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
So, Woody, I want to ask another question, because somebody listening to this might be going through the same kind of thing. They might be having these kinds of feelings that you probably were having. What was it that you have the courage to come out and express this change that you're now gay on my dual-com?
I just did that lifestyle for about a decade or so, and when it was done, it just felt empty.
Well, Woody, did it come from all the man love you were getting at PAX? Is that what caused you or prompted you to come out?
Yeah, I don't know where, maybe it did come from there. It kind of came up on the spot.
Okay, another thing I want to ask, Woody, because this is going to be The chat's going to explode on Thursday. Of your two co-hosts on Painkiller already, Kyle or Wings, which one would you rather bone?
Wings of Redemption. I just let that go.
Yeah, no kidding. You just didn't even need to think about that. So another question I have, Woody, is which YouTube commentator do you find the most attractive?
Tejbz.
Ah, the to the face, The Tejbz. You like the Swede, I see. Yeah, Tejbz is pretty awesome. Now, I mean, you must watch his vlog then.
A lot.
Do you have something maybe he could do in one of his videos for you? Something you'd like to see?
Maybe flex while he brushes his hair.
Well, Woody, I'll see if I can maybe get Tejbz to do that for you in one of his vlogs. I'm sure he'd be happy to. And I just want to say, Woody, thanks for taking the time to talk about this topic. I mean, I was a little bit nervous about it, but I really appreciate you, coming out on my dual-com.
Yeah. I worry about it, too, because it's a sensitive topic.
Yeah, it is a sensitive topic, but you handled it gracefully. Nice job, Woody. Nice job. I just got one more question, then I want to get to a voicemail, I think. It's a real nice one that I got recently. Woody, have you ever done cocaine?
A lot.
Okay, how much?
4 lines.
Okay, that isn't that much. So let's get to a voicemail from Frank from Chicago.
Hey, Chuck. It's Frank. I just got to tell you, first commentator I started following was Tejbz, and then that linked me into Machinima, JD, and then today JD posted something, and then I got you, and I just tell you, I just was checking out a bunch of your videos and everything, and just inspired me. I'm 44 years old, and I'm just getting into this gaming thing, and it's great. Just wanted to give you a shout-out and just say, man, your videos are great. You're hysterical. If you need anything in Chicago, I'm your guy.
Now, that was a nice call, wasn't it, man? Just to see like somebody getting into gaming so late in life like you. What do you think of that guy?
Asshole.
Whoa, Woody, whoa. Don't attack my callers like that, dude. That's inappropriate. Why would you even say that about him?
That guy's racist.
How do you know? He's not a racist. It's because he likes Tejbz, isn't it? You're jealous.
Yes. Point taken.
Well, you got to learn to keep that in check, Woody. That wasn't cool, but
whatever.
I just want to say thanks to Frank for calling in, and I appreciate your kind words, and yeah, welcome to the YouTube gaming community. You'll enjoy a lot of the videos out there. Tejbz is fun, and Woody's pretty crazy sometimes, as we can tell. Woody, is there any questions you want to ask me?
Are we doing oral here?
Oh gosh, we can only go downhill from here. If I could facepalm Woody, I certainly would. So I just want to say, Woody, thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it. We'll end this right about here.
Wow, this was really harsh for me. I know I could have done so much better.
Woody, don't worry, you did fine. And thanks everybody else for joining me. This was my March Madness round 2 video. If I had made it to round 2, this is my video that you would have seen. So stay tuned. I have 3 more ridiculous things coming in. Oh, Woody, one last thing. Are you going to change your name to WoodysGAYmertag?
That's awesome. Sure.
Sorry, buddy. It's already taken.
Asshole.